Something I don't talk too much about is that I'm a caricature artist, so I draw at fairs and events. And last weekend, I was drawing at a very small food truck festival out in Eastern Connecticut. On Saturday, I heard that the next day there's gonna be a famous YouTuber coming. And I thought that was pretty cool because we don't get a lot of like attention out in the eastern part. It's very quiet, it's very woodsy, not a lot goes on there. Now it's the next day, I get there, I set up, I do my thing. Word's going around that, you know, the YouTubers are here and my buddy's telling me that they're around somewhere and whatnot. And I look down across the field and I see a bunch of people taking pictures and, you know, whatnot. And I was like, oh shit, is that? And then I look a little harder and it's BadLandsChugs with Daym drops. And I'm like, what? They're here at like, this is like the most random place for them to be. Like there's, it's a cold, rainy spring day in the middle of nowhere. But BadLandsChugs is at this fair. If you don't know who he is, he's like an absolute internet legend. This man is the GOAT when it comes to drinking things, especially out of a giant glass boot. I mean, just like, look at this. I love his videos. I've been watching him for a few years. I always show him to my friends and stuff, like he's chugging cream corn or, you know, I'm like, yo, watch him chug Mountain Dew. It's wild. He's awesome. He's a cool dude. So immediately I'm like, this is an opportunity. Like, I like this guy. I love his videos and I feel like I gotta draw him. And I don't know how long he's gonna be here. I immediately sit down on my easel and start drawing. The idea came to me right away. I knew he loves his big glass boot and he likes to drink things, so I felt like it was a perfect way to sum him up. You know, have him chilling in the big glass boot. And I'm drawing like crazy. I don't know how long he's gonna be here and I really wanna meet him, so I'm like flying. And since I'm a caricature artist, we've been trained to just draw wicked fast. So I kid you not, I think I drew this in less than 10 minutes. Not to brag. I'm like speed walking around this little food truck festival. I'm like, I hope he didn't leave. I want to show him this drawing. And there he is, just chilling, talking to some people, carrying this blue little bag. I wait my turn, and then when he gets up and approaches me, I flip around the drawing, and he freaks out. I felt like he just genuinely really liked it. He was very warm and receptive. He had this huge smile. He was just laughing, and I don't know, it was cool. It was a really cool moment. And he was taking out his camera and we filmed this little segment. Daym Drops comes up, he's filming it. And then Badlands takes out the big boot out of that blue little bag. And I was just like, it felt like I was meeting two celebrities right there. I was like meeting BadLandsChugs and I was meeting the boot, which is like iconic. But I left with a feeling that since I rushed that drawing and I really liked it, I really liked the concept, I really like, you know, what I was doing, I felt like I could do better. And I felt like Badlands deserves the best. I got back to the studio, aka my apartment, and I got to work. This time we're gonna bring it over onto the iPad and we're gonna upload it to Procreate, where I'm going to lower the opacity and I'm gonna sketch over it because I'm gonna kind of tweak some things and change the line here or there. I really want a nice, clean, simple look to it. I love the illustrative feel I had, and I really wanted to push that a little farther, add some stronger colors, some gradients, and just wicked clean line art. And you know, if he never sees this, that's like perfectly fine. I just really wanted to do it for myself because I loved my drawing and I really wanted to push it. That's the fun thing about being an artist, is that it doesn't have to be a one and done thing. You can do it once and then just like rework it and add on to it and build it and just like make it way better, but also make it way different. And it's just so cool to see all the variations and the way things evolve. And here it is. I absolutely love how this one came out. I love seeing them side by side. The caricature one has this really live, flowy, quick feel to it. It's very gestural with my coloring techniques, which is really interesting compared to the Procreate version, which is like, you know, these smooth gradients with some texture to it, but also like the very clean, flowy line art. It's interesting to see the similarities and the comparisons to them, but I love them both. And I think what I love most is that Badlands got my drawing and he signed it. That's so cool. That's just so cool. This is pretty different from like watercolor paintings and stuff, but I just like love that story and I love connecting with people, and it felt very genuine, and it was, it was a pretty fun moment in my art career. So go check out Badlands, go check out Daym Drops, and if you like me rambling and drawing, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.